Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how you can watch Coronation Street in Spain. Now, Coronation Street's got a lot of fans in Spain, and there are one or two ways of watching it. You can use dodgy Fire Sticks, you can get it on some pay-per-view channels and satellite channels, but I'm going to show you what I think is the easiest way, and I think the majority of people in Spain use to watch most UK TV. Right, so basically let's just find Coronation Street first, and it's on ITVX. ITVX is ITV's new online streaming service. It's replaced ITV Hub, which was around for a few years, and it's very, very good. And now if you want to watch Coronation Street, you'll find pretty much everything on here, including all the live shows here. So we've got Coronation Street, you've got special Coronation Street icon programs, the old classic Coronation Street from years and years. I know lots of people love watching series from 30 years ago and more. Compilations, and there's even the Christmas specials there, and some pretty awful audience with Coronation Street as well. Okay, but if you want to watch it, ITVX is where you want to find it, really. There used to be a lot on BritBox, but now this is where you want to find it. Unfortunately, if you try and access ITVX from Spain, you'll get this message here. It just says not available. I don't know if you can see here the error code 0101. Very useful. But it basically means it's looked up your location and won't show you. ITVX won't work, and indeed all the other UK TV channels won't work as well. How is it doing this? It's basically from your IP address. It's looked up your IP address. Now let me just go and show you. If we go to this site here, this is one of these many sites that just helps you look up where your IP address is registered to. And if we go here, we can see that my IP address is resolving to Barcelona in Spain, which is basically why ITVX won't work. So let me just minimize this here. So how do we get through it? It's not easy to change your IP address. In fact, it's almost impossible. Your IP address resolves to the place where you access to the internet. So what can we do? Well, although we can't change our IP address, we can hide it. So let me show you here. And we do that using something called a VPN service. Okay, VPN stands for Virtual Private Network, and it's basically an encrypted tunnel between your computer, your phone, or whatever device you're using, and a VPN server. The idea of it keeps all your internet traffic encrypted and secure, so it hides usernames and passwords. It's really an essential tool for anybody nowadays, especially if you travel and use wireless networks that you don't know anything about and stuff like that. But it also has a very good other use of being able to completely hide your location. Okay, so I'm going to show you the one I use. It's called NordVPN. The reason I use this is it's one of the cheapest. In fact, it often is the cheapest. It's got servers all over the world in its basic subscription, but perhaps most importantly, it's one of the very, very few VPN services that is not banned or blocked by BBC iPlayer and ITVX. Many of them are now because they're detected, but NordVPN works very well with ITVX and BBC iPlayer. Now, the caveat here is that it's quite difficult to keep these servers not blocked by ITVX, but the way Nord have done it is they've got some special servers. Basically, if I went in here and clicked on UK, NordVPN would just connect me to the fastest one of its hundreds of UK servers, which would be fine, except if I want to use a streaming service, I'm better off using the number of servers it's got optimized for this access. And here's one here. I'll show you a list in a second. This is one of the VPN servers that's optimized, NordVPN optimized for ITVX and BBC iPlayer. Let me just show you. Here are the ones it is. So all you do is just search for any of those numbers in the search bar in NordVPN, and you'll get one of the UK servers that works with ITVX well. So for instance, 18, 50, 51, 52, 53, all the way. It's about 40 of them there. Some of the other servers might work, but these are the more reliable. Okay, so I'll minimize that. And let's go back to the ITVX site. Now, first thing to check is the location, that GPS coordinates that any website will see me at. So it's looked at my IP address now, and before it was resolving to Barcelona. Now it resolves to London. I'm not actually in London. This is just basically where that NordVPN server is. So it thinks I'm there too, which is exactly what we want, of course. So let me now go to ITVX and let's see if we can go and watch some Corrie. Okay, then we'll click to ITVX. Let's just search for Coronation Street. There we are, and let's click on it. And I think you can remember last time I got this error message. Hopefully now, let me just refresh that. It's still remembering it. Hopefully now it'll work properly. Let's just click on that and watch now. And you can see it's working perfectly. Now we're now going in the adverts there. Hopefully you can see it's going to go straight through. There's a minute or so of adverts at the beginning. Let me just pause it. But hopefully you can see that working. You can get rid of the adverts by upgrading to premium if you want. I've never used the premium account. It allows you to bypass the adverts, and I think you can download to watch offline. But the free ITVX works for me, and as you can see, you can watch it perfectly well using a UK VPN server. Okay, well that's basically it for now. Hope you've enjoyed this video and it's answered a question or two. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.